Let's see what the 411 is with you guys. Let's get straight into it. Somebody doesn't want the intro. Okay. Some of you guys, you've ran out of ideas, okay? Or you may have a creative blockage right now. You may also feel like you have no idea how you're going to get some type of resource in some way, shape, or form, whether it's money for a car, whether it's a loan for a house, whether it's for you to get something fixed. There's a need for you to figure something out, but it's like you can't figure it out right this second. There may be a reason for that. Now, everyone's situation is different. Some scenarios could be that it's not the perfect time for you to get it right this second. It could be that your spirit team may see something ahead before you, and it's like they don't want you to get that car because you're not following your intuition. There could be something wrong with that car. No matter how bad you may want it, it may be a bigger expense in the long-term type of energy. So they are stopping you from getting something at the moment. For others of you, I'm hearing malfunction, like something could malfunction with something that you're trying to buy at this time. There is an energy of you not being capable of doing something because it's not divine timing for it to happen in some way, shape, or form. Okay, you could be rushing into getting a job and your spirit team knows it's not going to work out in the next 3 weeks. Okay, I do feel too, for many of you, you're not realizing that there is a spiritual lesson that you still need to learn before you can move forward in something else. I don't know why they're giving me the example of money and finances, where it's like you're trying to obtain something so quickly, so fast, but you still have not learned the fundamentals of how to utilize money in the right way, or how to invest money in the right way, or like there's a need for more education or knowledge in something, or experience in something, before you can have this solid foundation. Okay, before you can feel complete and whole in something. It's like you trying to run before you can walk. There's a need for you to learn how to crawl. There's a need for you to learn how to balance, standing up first before you can go running. So there's something here. It's like you may feel blocked in a way, or in a sense, but the reason for it is because for some of you, you still have to grow out of like this immature phase within you or something. It's like I'm seeing someone just saying F it and then just doing it, and like you ain't supposed to do it, but you're saying F it and you go and do it anyway. It's stuff like that spirit sees, and they're like, see, this is why you ain't getting it just yet. For others of you, there is an energy of you needing to, I'm hearing a bucket list. Somebody has a bucket list. You need to complete that bucket list before you can start a new bucket list. And if you have the same things on the same bucket list, you got 2 bucket lists and you got same things on it, just make 1 bucket list and then get to it. There's something, or a to-do list. There's something with a to-do list. There's also a need to have a little bit more stability and security before you could do something else. Yeah, see, some of you guys, you have to realize that you have to keep moving forward. Like, you're probably learning a lesson right now of, even when things are not going your way, you still got to keep moving forward. Like, you still got to stay on the right path. Like, just because something did not work out for you doesn't mean you go back into the road of self-destruction and self-sabotage. No, that's when you're being tested the most. Like, spirit will purposefully make something not going your way just to see how you behave, how you act. Yeah, it's the way you act is negative. Okay? So it's like you have to sit there and you still have to give yourself grace, and you still have to be on the righteous path even when things are not going your way for some of you. because for some of you, you have a son, and this son is paying attention to how you behave when things don't go your way. And then you want to know why your son over there acting like a terrible too. Only reason why them kids is acting terrible in twos is because you put that on them. Words are spells. Stop telling your child that they're terrible at 2. Hello. And if you're acting like a terrible 2-year-old, what do you think your 2-year-old's gonna do? If you over there flipping your sugar honey iced tea because you didn't get something and you mad and you taking it out on everybody, guess what? You're teaching your child the same thing. Some of you don't even know what to think when it comes to your child. Some of you are questioning if this is your child. It's been for the past 4 years. You've been going within trying to figure something out. I feel like something may come to an end with someone, especially if it's with the mother of your children here. If you have a son with someone and you're a male, there's an ending here with the mother, okay? And it could be due to you realizing that, because I kept getting that energy that somebody had a child and that child ain't a male's child. And I got that yesterday, and that's coming back out again. So I don't know who is watching my videos, but you might want to go get a DNA test. If you've been questioning something, yeah. It's better to know now than 9 years go by, 20 years go by, and you find that out, or your child find that out at the funeral. Like, trust me, it's more, telling the truth is a whole lot easier, and it's a hard pill to swallow sometimes, but trust me, it is worth it, knowing the truth and telling the truth. Like, adults be trying to hide stuff from kids, and kids be intuitively knowing something ain't right, and y'all keep lying in their faces, and they looking at y'all like, and then when they look at y'all sideways and treat y'all differently, it's just a mess. Just tell the truth. For others of you, because we also have my 6 here that's came out in the reverse. So there's something that's not healing. Like, you tried to work it out with a person. You tried to do this. You tried to do that. And this could be your child. It's just the simple fact that you and the mother are not getting along. Things are not working out. And you may not want, or they may not want, that type of negative energy around their child, because they know how it's going to affect their child in a way. For some of you, you may have already lost your family, and you're like, you don't know what to do without them. Like, it's like an energy of like the mom took the child away from you, and now you just don't know what to do. What you need to do is, if you want to be a great parent, you show up for that child. Your relationship, what goes on with you and the mother ain't got nothing to do with that child. Don't you take that anger out on that child. Don't you disregard that child, because especially if that child is yours. You make time for that child. You can still show up to the basketball games and the soccer games and visit them, bring them lunch for school, stop by and say hi at recess, because you know they got recess at a certain time. Like, kids remember those things. Yeah, they may remember that things may not have worked out with you and mommy, but guess what? You still were there for me. And that's what they're going to remember. They're going to remember how you behaved towards them when you were going through a rocky situation with their mother. And guess what? That still shows them how to treat women when there is a disagreement. So be mindful of your behaviors. I don't know who that is for. Whew. I feel like that took a lot out of me just now, but that is for somebody. I don't know who that is for, but be mindful of how you behave, because again, you're your child's first teacher. No matter how many teachers they have in their lifetime, a parent is a child's first teacher. Then comes the extended family and the environment they live in, and then the school that they go to, and the college they go to, and the other people they experience. You, their creator, mom and dad, are their first teachers. So watch how you behave.